One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the number. Looking to pass, it's Turner. Makes the catch. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fighting off the defender. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Got his man. Touchdown, Bearcats. Once he got some room, it was over. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play, and that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the first quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Turner. They can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Hits him in stride at the 10. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. Cincinnati is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second. About to get underway. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Turner. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from... Give him 6. Touchdown, Bearcats! Pulls it, fired, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 2nd down coming up. The handoff to Johnson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
Love the job by the defense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Makes the quick grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Cincinnati! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Turner. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push off or, you know, trying.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And if you're the quarterback,
just enough time for one final play in this half. Unloads quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that,
here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He lets one fly deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's Turner. Complete to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Complete downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Bearcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the...
Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complimentary.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Back to pass, it's Turner. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They are finishing the deep. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Now the defense with its back against the wall. After the penalty, it's first and goal. Quickly complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the...
And give him another 6. Grabs. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. He's running free down the middle. Past the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the... Looking to throw, it's Turner. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Makes a grab for a big play. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
To the wideout.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That will put the wrap up.